We are in September 2020. The world has just overcome one of its biggest health crises, the COVID-19 pandemic. This disease paralyzed the world economy and caused high unemployment. Jonathan, an economic expert with a long career full of experience, has been unemployed for several months. He does not know how to support his family. The government of his country, seeking to revive its economy, created a company of exploitation of raw materials. To have the personnel, it recruits from its population. Jonathan is fortunate to be recruited. Unfortunately, only the cleaning post is available. Despite his diplomas and experience, he accepted this position. Curiously, those responsible were not aware of its past experience. One day, while he was cleaning his boss's office, he overheard a conversation. The company would run the risk of bankruptcy, and Jonathan proposed a surprising solution that saved not only the company, but also the economy of his country. Since then, Jonathan has been on promotion. He is now the Minister of Economy of his country. This short story reminds us of what the author of Proverbs says: humility comes before honor. But today, Jesus tells us the contrary. We are a week away from the Jewish Passover. Jesus, being in Bethany, a few kilometers from Jerusalem, decides to go to Jerusalem for the celebration. Contrary to his habits, this time around, he comes in like a king with songs and honor of the crowd. But few days later, he was arrested, tried, and crucified. Where did all the glory of the entrance go? All these hosannas to David's son. Jesus goes from glory to humility, even humiliation. From this experience, we can draw two important elements. First of all, the messianic, not the triumphal glory. The crowd, being under Roman domination, hoped for a triumphalist and political Messiah, as promised in the scripture, which will bring liberation. And even the apostles believed in it. But Jesus knew very well that he was a religious and spiritual Messiah called to save souls. And this Messiah is, according to the first reading, the suffering servant. This brings us to the second element: humility. The long reading of today's Passion finds its summary in the second reading. Christ, having the condition of God, he lowered himself, becoming obedient until death, and death on the cross. What a contrast! The glory that Jesus teaches us is a glory that humbles itself for others and before God. But today, the glory of man has pushed him to a human pride, to the point of rejecting his Creator. Seeing his progress in science and technology, man believed himself to be master of the world. It's wrong. God remains the sovereign before whom all knees must bow. True glory comes before humility.